It can be difficult to get back together after a breakup. There's always mixed feelings, unresolved issues, and trauma from the breakup itself. But it's going to be much more difficult if your ex tells you that they don't want you back. Now, fortunately, there may still be a path forward for you as long as you can follow my advice right here in this video. Guys, I'm Brad Browning, so-called X-Back Geek and author of the X Factor program. Now, as a breakup coach, I've seen this kind of situation come up again and again, and I've helped these people win their ex back, so don't lose hope yet. But do like this video and subscribe to my channel while you're here. Now, first off, I think that if you've made it to this point, you need a word of caution here. Because if your ex has told you straight up, I don't want to get back together with you, then that means that you're in one of two situations. Now, one, you've been pestering your ex to get back together, whether directly or indirectly. Now, your ex has clearly noticed you putting pressure on them to reconcile and to give you another chance. Now, this is not a great sign because it means that you're following the wrong approach in trying to win back your ex. Now, I'll cover what you should do differently later on in this video. Secondly, maybe your ex is trying to be extremely clear after a breakup that they want you to leave them alone. And if you haven't annoyed your ex about getting back together after a breakup, then this is probably your situation. Now, this does not mean that there's no hope of a reconciliation. Your emotional state immediately post-breakup isn't necessarily permanent, but it does mean that you need to give them the space that they're asking for. And there is a third option here that is rare but does happen occasionally. And this is when your ex is reaching out to you to specifically tell you how happy they are that you're no longer together and essentially trying to make you feel bad for losing them. Now, this is actually a great situation to be in if you want your ex back because it suggests that they're still hung up on you. You can tell that they're still invested in this relationship because they're still angry and they're still contacting you. And you actually can use this to your advantage. Now, really, whichever situation you're in here, I give you the same advice. You need to take your ex at their word. Even if you believe that they're just, bluffing or that they don't know what they want, you really do need to respect what they're saying, disengage, and leave them alone for now. Now, I know that this may be going against every fiber of your being. I'm sure it's the last thing you want to do right now, but it's going to be the most effective move that you can make in this kind of situation. Because the truth is, you can't convince your ex to get back together with you, especially if they've made it clear to you that they don't see a future together. Now, let me explain. Ending or even beginning a relationship is an emotional decision. So while you may make the decision partly on, the features of your partner, like their economic status, common interests, and confidence, none of those features will make a difference if you're not attracted to the other person on an emotional level. Emotional connection is something that you can't create in another person through persuasion or words. Now, you can rebuild this emotional connection, but not through having long, drawn-out conversations about your relationship. The best way to rebuild this connection is to begin with a period of no contact. Now, if you've been on my channel before, then you've heard all about the no contact strategy. This is the best way to win back your ex after a breakup. And no contact basically just means spending 30 days after the breakup, giving your ex space and working on yourself. So this means you can't contact your ex in any way for about 30 days. Don't call them, don't text them, don't like their Instagram posts, or really otherwise interact with them in any way during that time. Now, people always wonder what these 30 days will do for your chances of getting your ex back. They might worry it's a waste of time. Won't these 30 days, give your ex a better chance to move on? The answer, of course, is no. These 30 days apart actually accomplish a few things. First, they allow both you and your ex to process the breakup and to forget some of the harsh and hurtful things that might have been said at the time. They also give your ex a chance to miss you, to feel your absence, and to realize what they've given up by leaving you. And by leaving so suddenly, you've maximized your ex's suffering and thus made them miss you as much as possible. It's basically the cold turkey approach. But don't just spend this 30 days, sitting on your ass watching the clock count down. No contact is really an active process. The action that you take right now during no contact is going to make or break your attempts to get your ex back once the no contact period is over. So for the first little bit, yeah, it's okay to grieve the breakup, talk about it with friends, and otherwise face up to what went wrong and how you do it differently. And processing your feelings about the breakup is important because it can help you settle down and get a better perspective on things. But after the first few days or week, it's really time to focus on self-improvement. Relationships really do take time and effort. And with yours in the rearview mirror, you're going to have a lot more time and energy to put into improving yourself so that you can be a better person and a more attractive partner. So instead of sitting around, ruminating on your ex, set some actual goals and take steps forward to reach them. Now, I can't tell you what exactly to do during this time. Only you really know your life. But some areas to think about are, fitness, weight loss, your career, your schooling, your creative endeavors. There really are so many ways for you to change yourself that your ex might not even recognize you after those 30 days have passed. Now, that's all well and good, but how do you win your ex back after that time has passed? Well, firstly, you need to relax and take this next part slowly, or you may ruin your chances of getting a second chance. So don't set an alarm for the end of the 30 days and then suddenly start blowing up their phone with requests and asking them the same questions that got you into this mess in the first place. Instead, take things slowly and rebuild that emotional connection. Start with a simple, innocuous text that just gets the conversation going. Just remember that they said they're not interested in getting back together, so definitely don't start with any kind of relationship talk right away. Don't tell them how much you miss them. Don't ask them if they're dating again. Just keep it really light and fun. And over time, you need to slowly rebuild this until the point where you're ready to set up an in-person meeting. But really keep your ex's feelings in mind throughout the whole process. Look for subtle clues that they'll give off to you, whether it's over text or their body language in person. If they start to pull away, don't chase them. Give them space and try again another day. Reconnecting is an extremely delicate process that you really can't rush. And of course, I'm not going to lie to you, there is still a good chance that your ex still won't be interested in getting back together despite all you've done to make this happen. Unfortunately, there really are no guarantees. But there are two things that you can do to improve your chances dramatically. First, head over to breakupbrad.com right now and check out my free video presentation there. I've included some truly impactful tips that you can't find anywhere else, tips that are going to help you soften up your ex to be more open to your advances. Again, you can watch that full video for free at breakupbrad.com. And secondly, you can get a little outside help for the situation. Often we can feel stuck with relationship issues because the other person won't budge. And at times like that, it's best to get some outside help to help break the negative cycle and get out of the rut. So find a trusted friend to listen to your story and offer some helpful advice on what to do next. Or if you're looking for somebody like that in your life, consider signing up for my one-on-one breakup coaching service at breakupbrad.com/coaching. When you sign up, I'll listen to your story and I'll offer one-on-one advice that's tailored specifically to your situation. I've helped thousands of people around the globe and I can help you out as well. Again, if you want to learn more and sign up today, go to breakupbrad.com/coaching. Whatever you end up deciding, keep your head up and stay positive throughout the process. Remember that you can have a second chance with your ex. It happens all the time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.